baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make them go out. Gonna leave them falling down. Hello, and welcome to episode 6 of Cinema Splats. Ow. Today's episode is all about the movie Katy Perry, Part of Me 3D. Yes, so I went to go see the movie July 6th, 1 day after it came out. And when I went to go see it, they actually gave me these really cool 3D glasses. If you can see, it says KP3D, and then it has a picture of her right here. And you know, they're red, so I think they're pretty awesome. So I think I shall wear them for the duration of this video. So the movie is basically just a documentary of behind the scenes of how Katy Perry does her tours, how Katy Perry rose to fame, her marriage and divorce with Russell Brand, and how she recovered and went through it all. And I honestly think it's a really, really, really good movie. I respect her so much more after I watched the movie. And some of the great parts of the movie is the beginning when you first see Katy Perry like filming herself when she's 18. She's just talking about how she wants to one day be a star, be famous, be on stage, and how she struggled with it because her parents were really hardcore Christians, and she ended up doing a Christian album that it failed badly. And then that was her first studio album. That's why Teenage Dream is her third studio album. And it's just really great because it shows her doing how the struggle it is on tour, like for any singer, how you have to do your show every single day practically for a whole year in different countries, different states, different cities, like making people happy. And one of the most depressing parts of the movie was, of course, when Russell Brand and Katy Perry got divorced. She was actually doing a show in Brazil, I think it's São Paulo or something like that, and before the show started, all she was doing was lying on her couch. And let me just tell you, this was the biggest audience that she had on the tour, so she couldn't let them down, obviously, because it's the biggest fans that the most fans that she's had at a concert on this tour. And she's sitting backstage crying on a chair because her and Russell Brand are getting divorced. She ends up getting herself together, and then she goes to the meet and greet, and then before she goes on stage with her little peppermint outfit on, she begins to break down, and she goes backstage to this little tent and starts crying. And me, I'm just really freaking out for her because 1, her fans don't want to be let down, 2, she doesn't want to let her fans down, and 3, she is going through the biggest thing in her life, and she's having to struggle with her marriage, her divorce, her concert, her life, everything. And I think it's too much for her. But sadly, she grabs the microphone, and she was crying, and she just had her head down, and before she had to go on, she put on a fake smile. And that's something that almost everybody hates to do, is put on a fake smile, because you don't want to, well, obviously you do it for reasons not to, depress people, but what more can you do? So then the whole movie goes with her concert, her behind the stage. How my favorite part was when they filmed the part when she's saying "Who Am I Living For" off of her third album, and the story behind that song is old record labels were saying, "Oh, you have to be the next Britney Spears, be the next Madonna." And she said, "No, I just want to be the first Katy Perry." And I respect her for that so much. Because you don't want to be the next Britney Spears or the next Madonna. You want to be the next and first you. Just you. So then the concert movie continued with her performing, and then she did a really cool rendition of I Kissed a Girl. It was like some jazzy, bluesy, cabaret-ish act, and then she went to the song. And then she closes the show with California Girls, and she ends up splurting the audience with a bunch of whipped cream, or what seems to be whipped cream. And honestly, I think that it's probably a show that I would go see again, and a concert that I wish I would have seen. Overall, I think the movie is a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It is really great. It's playing in 3D and 2D at your theaters around you. I do recommend you see it in 3D if you can, to get these really cool puppies right here. It's a really touching story. She's really close with her parents, and it's really nice. Like, I like seeing how she rose to fame and how behind the scenes of everything. So the trailer for the movie is in the description box below. If you have the chance to, go see it. And, you know, this is the part of me that you're never gonna ever take away from me. So baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst.